News 4 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Dick.
If you remember struggling with math in school, you might not believe what they're trying now to improve student scores. Kite flying, right, as in go fly a kite. News 4's Cynthia Yip reports on how Pearl City High School is soaring for math.
It's heavy enough it's double.
This math class at Pearl City High School looks more like an art class. These students learn answers to complex math and science problems by constructing kites. It's an idea teacher Kelvin Chun thinks will fly.
They learn geometric symbols such as the hexagon and the quadrilaterals of the kites. Also, what is being applied are science skills where they learn aerodynamic principles.
The 9th and 10th grade students got ready for their challenge by cutting and taping together their kites. Although it appears the students are having a lot of fun, the bottom line for them is getting a good grade.
50 points if your kite flies, and bonus points will be given if you win each different event.
This is where the students find out if their equations work on the Pearl City High School athletic field. The lack of wind made it tough for some students to get their kites in the air.
We don't win.
Randall Paulson somehow managed to send his kite soaring high in the sky. And for his hard work, teacher Chun gave him the highest flying award. The 10th grader says he also learned a valuable lesson.
Learning about measurements has us makes the kite fly straight, and if you don't measure the right measurements, the kite will go off.
But some students didn't do as well. Their kites barely made it off the ground.
It was going at first, but it ended up crashing because I think the dowel was too heavy, the dowels. So I think I measured it wrong, but it helped me understand it more. Yeah, the parallelogram we learned. And I think I can probably measure it and do it over.
Some students were more successful than others in getting their kites in the sky. But one lesson they all learned was flying a kite isn't as easy as it seems. Cynthia Yip, News 4.
Hope you don't get bad marks for no wind.
Yeah, I could blame them for that.
Yeah. Of course, the kids are all out today for the holiday, but just before the good in the skies, I wonder how many of us who studied geometry would have jumped at the chance to skip class one day to go fly a kite. At Pearl City High, they're staying in class and making kites. Teacher Kelvin Chun says it helps students understand geometric principles. Then, even better, they get to fly the kites to see how their shape-making worked. 10th grader Randall Paulson got his classmate kite to soar, and he learned something about math and aerodynamics.
Learning about measurements has us makes the kite fly straight, and if you don't measure the right measurements, the kite will go off.
It's a novel way of teaching, and these kids, hey, they probably don't even mind doing weekend homework.
What was that teacher's name? Kelvin Chun?
Right.
That's a good teacher.
He sure
Wish I'd
is.
had something like that.
Right.